We are the calm, the storm, the whimsy, and you're listening to Grounding Home. Today we're tackling the Tupperware cabinet, that one spot in your kitchen that always seems to end up chaotic and a mess, with mismatched lids, warped containers, and stacks that never quite fit right. But it doesn't have to be that way. Let's turn that cluttered mess into a well-organized, stress-free space.
So my Tupperware cabinet, we used to open the door and things would fall out everywhere. And I would get so mad. I couldn't stand it. And then people throw things in there and stuff that shouldn't be in there is in there and everything just falls out. It's complete chaos all the time. Well, one day I just got ticked and I just threw everything out and then started going through it. And I think I took 2 kitchen-sized trash bags full of containers. I'm like, I don't need all of these. Tons of lids that didn't match. So I'm like, I don't need this. I need one set of containers. Eventually I'll switch to glass, but I do have one set of Rubbermaid containers, some lunch stuff, and some Tupperware containers if we go somewhere, like bowls and things like that. Mm-hmm. So it's good and neat. I still probably could do a few more things to make it a little bit more manageable because it's pretty packed in there. But at least everything has a place in there now. All the lids are in a container.
Right.
All the containers are stacked together from the largest to the smallest. So,
and all of your containers
felt good.
Have a lid.
Yes, they
right?
all have a lid.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the worst. It's amazing to me how you can have all of these containers and everyone has a lid, and then there's like all the random lids. Then I'm like, where did the container go?
It's so
like,
true.
I actually have one of your containers. That's
the other thing. You like take something to somebody's house?
I have some of yours too. I think your kid left a lunch in my car.
Oh, is it like blue?
Uh-huh.
With a 3 space?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Well, and I cleaned out my Tupperware and gave them all to Hillary.
Yeah, so it's funny though because you write your name on them.
Oh, I do.
So I'm like, is this one that she gave me? Or am I supposed to give it back?
That's amazing. If I don't ask for it back, I'm sure. Honestly, the only one that I ever asked for back was my glass containers.
And I gave you the wrong one.
Actually, this happened twice.
Oh my goodness.
A crock pot insert. So, like, I gave her the crock pot and a lid, but my lid snaps. But I don't think she used the snap-on, or she probably used it with the correct container when she was using the crock pot. But then she washed them, and they're just black, so I didn't know anything about it. I didn't think anything different until I went to snap it, and I was like, "Oh, this doesn't close. Wait, this isn't mine."
And then instead of being like, "Hey, dummy, you gave me the wrong lid," she's like, my lid isn't fitting. I think maybe it's the wrong lid." Like, she's so nice about it instead of just being like, "It snaps, you dummy."
No, I'm not going to be mean about it. I always am worried. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, that's how I ask. Like,
you can just assume I'm probably the wrong one when it comes to stuff like that.
My gosh.
So then I gave her a glass container with like a meal in it, and then I love what you sent me back worked, but my lid doesn't fit on it. So I used it. I actually used the dish that she gave me, and I went to put the lid on it to put it in the refrigerator. I'm like, oh gosh, this isn't mine. Oh no,
there's something wrong with me.
It's not mine.
So my Tupperware cabinet is like the one that's in the corner, and it's so long and back in there. It's so annoying because you can't get anything in the back.
And everything, if it does get shoved back there, who knows how long it's been back there, right?
Yep. So
Can't find it.
Just put like the things that we take to like family reunions and like those kind of, or for making cupcakes, and we got to put them in a container, like all that stuff's stacked in the back because I don't hardly use it.
Yep, I agree. I know. I have always had a problem with Tupperware because I love it. Huh. I like all of the things. I like all of the different sizes, and I'm really trying hard to get away from the Tupperware and use the glass containers. So I have majority of my items are glass, and they all have a lid right now. But there's still random lids, even though I've cleaned it out. I don't understand.
I think I shared this on a different podcast, but I had 27 lids when I went through my
what?
Tupperware cabinet that did not have a match. 27.
That is insane. Didn't somebody say, like, did the Tupperware lids end up as, or the socks that you get lost end up as Tupperware lids?
Yes. When you put matching socks in the washing machine and dryer, but only one comes out, they came back as a Tupperware
They
lid.
come back as a Tupperware lid because they just all show up in our Tupperware. And
So
I'm like, wait, where
true.
did this go? And it's usually because I probably gave a Tupperware with like foil on top or something. And then, you know, you don't always need those back.
Or
so
people
like,
don't give you your lids back that fit on your...
so then you have random lids just hanging around. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so that's one of my plans is to have glass instead of
plastic.
But that will be like over time.
Well, it doesn't make my husband yell anymore, so that's a good thing. He doesn't open the cupboard
That's
and
amazing.
Tupperware fall on his head. He's the Kelly in my house with Tupperware cabinets.
How do you store your lids?
We've been putting them on the Tupperware.
Okay.
So I only have enough Tupperware that will fit in the cupboards with the lids on them.
Wow. How about you, Kelly?
Mine are in like a bin.
Okay.
Like all my lids are in a bin
Same. Mine
on
are
the
in
shelf,
bin,
and then
too.
all my containers are stacked together
Yeah.
so they fit.
See, that still
That's-
makes me mad because then I have to try to figure out where the lid is that goes with the right size. And so when they take it out of the dishwasher, I say, you put the lid on and you put it away like that.
Wow, look at you. So it has to be specific to fit into that cupboard. So if it doesn't, nothing's
was
going to
a
go
goner.
inside of each other or anything
Nope.
like that. Yeah. Okay. Mine are in a bin. And I saw a hack that I really liked. You know those wire racks that you have like in your pantry? Mm-hmm. They have them at the Dollar Tree. Actually, you put them in your under sink, under your kitchen sink.
Yeah.
Those wire racks that have your foil and things on them.
Yeah.
You bend the legs down and then like almost to the point of where they're just like flush with the top and then stack your lids in those wire racks all the way across. I might try it. Although I think it's going to take up more space where I have my lids, but
Yeah.
so if you need organization, you could always use those types of hacks or tricks because each slot would just have a lid in it.
Right.
So that's fun. So let's talk about how to reset our Tupperware cupboard.
You open the cabinet, let them all fall out on you.
Yes, and then you're drowning in Tupperware and your eyes are the only thing out. And you're like, what
Throw them away.
do I do? Actually, right? That would be so easy. You just put them in a trash bag
I
and set
threw
them out.
so many away, and I donated a bunch because I'm like, we don't need all this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a dilemma. So I got rid of most of my Tupperware. And so I have a couple, like I have those bento boxes that came from Sam's Club. So there's like a single container and then there's like a double container and then a triple container.
Yeah.
Like they each have those things. I love them all. I find it very difficult to, if I have leftovers or something, to get them all into those containers. Where like if I had the big Rubbermaid one, I could get the whole meal in there. So now I feel like I'm putting it in like 4
Oh, yeah.
into my refrigerator. So I struggle with that. But my Tupperware cabinet looks really nice.
Do you ever have leftovers, Kelly?
Sometimes. Why?
I just feel like you don't usually.
Sometimes we do, and then I'll usually pack Lenny a lunch with it if we have leftovers. If we do, it gets put in a Tupperware container, put in the fridge, and then it gets pushed back and back and back. And then 3 months later, I'm like, oh, there's the leftovers that we should have eaten.
Got it.
I don't love eating leftovers.
Yeah.
Like certain things, like if I make keto lasagna, like I love that and I'll eat that over and over again. Like if there's leftover steak, it's really hard for me to reheat the steak and eat it.
Yeah.
Not my favorite. Sometimes I'll cut it up and like put it in, I don't know, like a quesadilla for the kids or something, but
Yeah. Okay.
not a ton.
Do you have a lot of leftovers? Leftovers. And I fallen asleep here.
I feel like, yeah, I do.
Okay.
But I like putting it in several different Tupperware containers, because I have a husband that goes to an office every day, so it's easy for him to just grab one of those
And
and
you can just
go.
take that
Yeah.
to lunch.
Yeah.
Got it. So yes, empty the entire Tupperware cabinet or drawer, depending on where you store your items. Clear it out for a fresh start.
Sweep it with a hand vac.
Sweep it with the hand vac. Sort lids and containers separately. Makes it easier to make those matches. So just sort them out. Match your lids with containers and toss mismatched pieces. No more hunting for the right lid. Do you know how many times I just keep the lid and I don't know why? I don't throw them away. Now I do. I don't have any that don't match, but like I used to just keep the lid. Like, I'm going to use this. For what? What am I going to use that for?
Right.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Group the containers by size and purpose and stack for easy access. So that's what Kelly does. And Hillary actually puts her lids on because she has a specific space that she wants her Tupperware in, so she knows how many can fit in here and what she's got.
Yep.
And she doesn't have to search for the lid. And then I also do mine by size as well. So, and then separate, bin, or organize for lids. Keep the chaos contained. So I have a bin and Kelly has a bin for our lids. Hillary's lids go on her containers. So what do you think?
I think it's great.
I think it's great too.
Declutter those cabinets so you can just live life again.
Yes. Yes. Live life again.
Stop drowning in Tupperware.
Throw away the lids that don't have matches and the socks that don't have matches and be happy.
And just feel better about
Don't
it.
get buried alive by your Tupperware cabinet. It's just not worth it. It's just not. Just let it
not.
go. Let it go.
There are other things in this world to be worried about, and Tupperware shouldn't be one of them.
Should not.
But we all worry about it way too much. Oh.
It's the small moments that make life a big adventure.
Thanks for tuning in for this Tupperware Reset episode. I hope this inspired you to tackle that tricky space and create a system that actually works for your busy kitchen. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to share it with a friend, and don't forget to download the free checklist in the show notes. Stay tuned for our next episode. Thank you for listening to a production from Family Simple Media and the CSW Podcast. Follow, like, and subscribe at CSW Podcast on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.